Hey everyone, I'm Froxty and today we're gonna learn how to God bridge. It's the bridge that I showed you guys just now. So for this, the difficulty, I will say it's hard, but if you already know any other advanced bridging method, it should be medium, I think, because it's not that hard when you know how to do the other fancy bridges. So the approximate time to master is about a month or two if you really suck. Sorry. The time varies a lot for the time to master God bridging, but it took me about a month to able to God bridge, so I would say that's pretty standard. As for this one, the clicking method is you drag click or double click. You can use both of those, but a lot of people use drag, like me. So I would also suggest drag clicking, but if you can't do drag clicking, you can double click, because most mouse can do double clicking. So try those out. So for God bridging, you should stand at the edge of the block like this. You can either God bridge like this, or you can do it the other side, but I would say about 90% of the people God bridge like this. 95%. A lot of people God bridge like this. So it's where you hold S and D and you God bridge like this. So where to aim? So of course, when you start off, you have to use this thing where you can see where you're aiming at. So you should aim. Maybe if you guys don't have crosshair, it will also be fine, but you have to get a lot. You have to get the muscle memory where you have to aim, maybe like this. Yeah, that's pretty close. So if you can get a crosshair, I would suggest you get one. This is from Badline Client. If you're using Badline Client, you can just use the crosshair type to arrow, and you can customize the rest of the thing. So aim like this. So you can look at here. So this is the important part. It has to be 45.0. So that is the perfect aim. Like that. Maybe like that? Yeah. So that is what you want to get. But you can also go off something like this. This is acceptable because you won't gonna fall off easily. You can see I'm barely moving. And why this aim is important is because if you're bridging a far distance and your aim isn't good, like in this range here, you will actually fall off something like this. Like that. You will fall off to the sides. So you don't have to press the F3 screen to check your aim every time. Once you actually master God bridging, you can start to actually not care about the F3 screen and try your best to aim the perfect aim without actually using this as a guide. So you have to learn where you need to aim. So there are actually 4 numbers you can memorize, because there are 4 different directions. So for this direction, you have to aim 135.0.
2,000 years later.
Okay, for this side, you can aim for 135.0. That's the perfect aim. You can go off a little bit. For this side, it's negative 135. Like that. This side, it's negative 45, and for this side it's 45. Those are the perfect aim for every single direction. So yeah, so now we can actually get into god bridging. So what you do is you aim here. You can aim up here where it almost touches the line. For me, I aim a little bit lower because that's where I aim. So for actually god bridging, it should start off pretty weird and you don't know how to do it. But basically, the steps are this. You hold S and D. You don't shift when you start. At least I don't, and a lot of people don't, because that will affect your timing for when you drag. So for me, I aim where it is correct, unshift, and I start god bridging by holding S and D and also drag. So this is the first step, like that. So what you do is you just drag multiple times in the correct timing, like this, like that. So you should be able to do this, like that. So the maximum number of blocks you can go, I believe, is 10, but most of the time when you reach the 8th block and you want to place the 9th block, you actually will miss it because it's not reliable to actually wait till the 9th block. So 8 is the safest number, where it is the longest and you won't fall off. So yeah, you bridge 8 block like this, and then you have to jump, or you can aim reset or strafe to the left or right, but those aren't god bridging. Those have different names, like cywalk for the strafing one, and aim reset, I don't really know what it's called, but I believe it's just aim reset god bridging or something like that. And why you do that is you have to reset. You have to give yourself time to continue god bridging, because there isn't enough tick for you to place the block if you go straight, because you just run out of ticks to let you place blocks. So what you do is you aim reset or strafe or jump. So today we're learning jump. So for the jumping part, there are also a lot of ways you can do it, but I personally use all of them, but I try my best to actually stick to this one where you wait a little bit. That one. But sometimes I do it like this. That thing right there. So it's up to you which one you want to learn first, but when I start learning, I do this thing where I jump and place. I do this. This. Yeah, where you place a block on top of the bridge and then place one more like this. So this is where I start off from, but your choice will change as you actually learn god bridging. So for me, I just see which one comes up and I just roll with it. So you have to practice those. So you do this, and you want to be able to actually consistently god bridge a long distance. So at least 6 layer is considered a long god bridging, but you can start off by trying to god bridge 2 layers. So you might fall off when you reach the 2nd layer. So once you can do that, you try to do 3 layers and then 4 layers. But of course, if you can just start off and get pretty lucky and get like 3 layers, you shouldn't just stop. You should just try to god bridge as far as you can. So yeah, you have to practice that. So now let's look at the incline one. So for the incline, you have to get to the edge of this block on the corner, and for the incline one, you have to aim it perfectly, which is -135 or -45 or 45, and also what is it, 135. Yeah, so those are the perfect aim. For incline one, you have to aim it perfectly, but if you don't actually use the F3 screen, you can actually adjust your aim as you got bridge. That's what most players do if they start off with a telly, and they just adjust their aim afterwards when they got bridge. So when you start off, you shouldn't just try telly and then go into the gut bridging because it's hard. So what you want to do is you aim it perfectly like this. Now you have to press shift. You either go this way or this way. For me, I go this way, and most people do it, but you can go this way. So you don't want to go too far. You can go something like this, and then press W. So something like that. So now your aim is set up properly. For this one, you actually can use drag or triple click, but most mouse cannot triple click. So if you can't drag click, you're pretty much screwed. And most people can do it with butterfly clicking, but if you're trying to do butterfly clicking, you have to go like this, where you go pretty far and then press W. That's, I believe, where you do it. I don't know. So yeah, but normally people just use drag click. Now you go like this, and you just hold S when you start. So S and drag, and then just keep dragging like this. Yeah, that. So you want to see that you can drag once and place 2 blocks, and then wait and then drag again and place 2 blocks. So that is the idea. So for this one, you can jump. For the god bridging one, you actually have to jump or reset your reset any way you can to bridge further. But if you incline god bridge, you don't have to reset. You can just go infinite straight without resetting anything. But of course, if you want to play games like Bit Wars where you don't want to flat bridge, you should learn how to jump as you got bridge as well. So for the jumping part, again, you do this, but when you want to jump, you have to wait till you're at the edge of the block like this, where you're ready to drag click to continue your bridge. You should jump and then drag, so your drag will be delayed a little bit, something like this. Wait, too far. Like that. So that is what you want. So you wait till the edge of the block, you jump and then drag. Do something like that, where you place 3 blocks. Let's try it again. That. So yeah, you have to practice that as well. So hopefully guys understand what I said, and you can practice it starting today. So if you guys think the video is if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe. And Froxy, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.